Hi guys. Well, it's been quite a few days since I've last uploaded a vlog. I've done a vlog about this pregnancy. After my last miscarriage back in back in October of 2014. And prior to that, I had loss, with my triplets. As some of you guys know, for those who are new, this is what it's about. So finally, a year after my last miscarriage, almost a year, so about 11 months it took me to finally get pregnant again. And I got my my positive on the 31st of August. It was extremely faint, and the minute that I got this positive, oh my gosh, I was happy for like a whole day. And then the next day, here starts the stress, the testing, like so many pregnancy tests. Let me tell you, so far I think from the 31st of August until today, okay, I think I've spent at least $100 on pregnancy tests, like at least, like I'm comfortable to say 150, like literally. So it's that kind of stress, you're happy for that 24 hours, then the next day you wake up, that's just the cycle of it. You test, you're happy, you tell the people who are close to you, then the next day you're testing to see hey, how dark my my line has gotten. And let me tell you, it's been rough. So as you guys know, my first beta was 12, my second beta was 55, and I had a progesterone level of 25 along with that. So what I wanted to say prior to talking about something else, in regards to those HCG numbers, if there's one thing I've learned for the past couple of days, is that it varies from woman to woman, from pregnancy to pregnancy. Like some women can can be on the low side of the spectrum of what the HCG level should be by week, and still end up delivering beautiful healthy babies. And some women could be on the very high range of of the HCG level and end up in a miscarriage. So it just varies. So I don't want you guys to make the same mistake that I've been doing, like kind of fixating myself on those numbers. And it's not our fault, it's just how the medical system is pushing us to think, and kind of stressing us in a sense, because I think I've mentioned it in my previous vlog that the doctor pretty much told me after my first test of HCG quant, my first test, okay, since it was a 12, he was like, hey, you know what, I'm sorry to tell you, but I don't think this pregnancy looks promising. And that was it. Then I had to tell him, are you not gonna do a second test? Like, are you just gonna close the chapter based on that one test? I was so upset. So he's like, well, do you want to? I'm like, yeah, I want to do another test. Don't ask me if I want to. Send me, give me the form, like fill it out for me. Like, I need to do it, so I need to know. So I really put my foot down this time, because I'm the type of person that's very sweet. Like, I'm not gonna say anything, like I'm trusting you're the doctor and everything. But one thing I figured out is, like, you have to listen to your doctor's advice and follow what he's telling you to do. But don't be afraid to do your research, to gain knowledge about what's going on with you. Gain knowledge about what's going on with your situation. Don't stay there and just stay in the corner and cry and just be stressed about everything. Get some knowledge. So what I've learned is that my HCG level at 4 weeks and a few days is not going to be the same for another person. I can be on the low side, the woman could be on the high side, and we end up both delivering healthy babies. So that's just the bottom line. But I'm not gonna lie to you, because of the fact that I have a history of miscarriage, and any other woman can attest to that, you know, the anxiety and the stress are just inevitable. They are inevitable. They're there, you know. You're like, okay, you know what, are you gonna take that baby away from me again? You know, is the universe gonna take away that baby away from me again? And that's where, you know, I've been for the past few days. That's why, like, you guys, you know, haven't seen me, I haven't uploaded a video, because I've been stressed. And every day I've been like testing like crazy. And finally today, my test line has gotten a lot darker than my control line. So let me show it to you. Not sure if you can quite see it, but as you can see, the test line is a lot darker than the control line. So you can't really base off your pregnancy test or your HCG quant, you know, and, you know, kind of compare it. Although, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, I went on the websites, and this is where I sabotage myself, and I'm gonna tell you the proof. This is where I sabotage myself. When I was on the 14th, okay, on the 14th of September, I had the pregnancy test and everything, and I went to do my I went to have my blood drawn, okay, like I told you, which was on Monday. And I already have the results. This morning my doctor called me, and I have the results, and I'm gonna tell you, like, while I'm talking, like, you know, try to take a guess. You know, my numbers jumped from 55 to, try to take a guess while I'm talking. So when that day on Monday, when I went to get my blood drawn, I did also, you know, ask the doctor to put me on Prometrium, however you want to pronounce it. Prometrium, Prometrium, and it's a progesterone. And although my progesterone level came back at 25, and the doctor felt comfortable with that number, I did not feel comfortable with it. Okay, it was in a good range. I'm not telling you to go ahead and do that, but make sure that you have your doctors, or you know, your doctor, like, check your progesterone level. Is really a very huge indicator of, you know, how well the pregnancy is going as well, because there's also a certain amount level for first, second, and third trimester that your body needs to have in order to sustain that pregnancy. And this is where I was. I just told my doctor, you know what, like, I know that it's a good number, but since I'm not gonna get tested again for progesterone level, not that I cannot, but I know that, you know, he wasn't gonna pass it as a priority. So I was like, you know what, I would like to be prescribed, you know, for the Prometrium, and stay on it for about like 12 weeks. Although he wants me to stay on it for 8 to 9 weeks. I'm gonna show you the bottle and what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. It's a little yellow pill. It's taking time to focus. There it is. Okay, it says TVA 19 on it. Oh my god, it's taking so long. Anyways, it's a yellow pill. Bear with me, guys, I'm new to these vlogging things, so I'm doing my best for it to OM of the G's. Focus. Yeah, this is it. So he wants me to take it for like 8 to 9 weeks. He says that he wants me to take it until, oh my god, what? This is another thing, I'm so gassy, sorry, I keep making faces. So he wants me to take it until 8 to 9 weeks, until, you know, he finds until we hear a heartbeat and see a sac and everything. So that's what he wants to do. But my intuition is telling me, you know what, Flo, like, although you don't have a problem with your progesterone level, but we're gonna do this as a prevention, as a measure prevention, and do it at least until 10-11 weeks, you know. Although I would like to go to 12, but I don't want to force either my body to accept something, you know, to have more of what it already needs or what it already has. So I did that. He gave me the prescription, so I was so happy about that. So back now to the HCG number. So like I was telling you, don't compare yourself, because I went online, and of course, you know, there's this website where you can compare your pregnancy test, like for example, you know, I'm using Frere. Okay, you can type in Frere with beta, okay, and it's gonna bring you to, you know, the first link with a, you know, the first link that's gonna, you know, have a page full of Frere pregnancy test. And, you know, according to the lines, you know, the Freres with the beta numbers, the HCG. So what I did, you know, I took my test and kind of compared it, and from what I saw on my test, okay, I thought that, you know, I was gonna go from 55 to like 200 or maximum 300 from what I compared to, you know, the other women on the website. But guess what? The doctor called me today and told me, guess what? You know, I have good news for you. Your HCG number have gone from 55 to 854 and 43, sorry, 843. And I will have the results, okay, by tomorrow. I will post a picture of my results on either on Instagram, and also will include it on the next vlog. So let me tell you, and that's another thing also that I discussed with my doctor. He was like, you know what, you know, based on the first beta, oh, you know, this pregnancy doesn't look too promising. I was like, you know what, yes, it might not look promising, but, you know, I might also have ovulated later than I thought. So these are all the factors that, you know, really play a gigantic role in how your pregnancy is going to unfold for the next few weeks. So this is where I'm at. Technically today I am supposed to be 25 DPO according to the ovulation date that I set for myself based on the OPK, but I think I might have ovulated later than I thought. So talking about the symptoms, my symptoms, hold on. So my symptoms, talking about my symptoms, the symptoms that I've been having is mainly my nipples. Like, literally, I don't want anything to touch it. Like right now I'm wearing a bra because I know I'm filming, I have to wear a bra for you guys. But with, you know, the size of my breasts and those pregnancy hormones and stuff, it's, let me tell you, it hurts. It hurts. My boobs are way larger and the nipples really hurt, okay? I have a little bit of heartburn here and there, but I know it's definitely because I've been indulging in spicy things, anything that, you know, affects the acidity of your stomach pretty much. And what else? Every day, it's like every morning I know I have a bit of allergy going on, but at the same token, like, I wonder if it's, you know, a real pregnancy symptom, because I know sometimes, you know, I know every morning I sneeze, but like, you know, like 2 or 3 times, that's it. But it's been like constantly, like at least 20 times, and like, you know, I am wiping my nose as if I have a cold or flu or something. So that's another thing. And what else? And of course, you know, my face is getting puffier and puffier, and I'm not hungry when I wake up. I'm not hungry when I wake up at all. I get hungry like around, you know, noon or something. Then when the next hour that I get hungry is usually at night, and that's the worst time. That's the worst time. So I get, you know, very hungry at night, and I don't know, I need to do something about that. So in terms of now talking about my cravings, like Really, my cravings have been pasta, chicken, fish, okay, and a few other things. Matter of fact, let me show you. Hold on, let me show you what I'm cooking so you can understand the level of my cravings. You know, spaghetti with green peppers and olives, of course, because I am just pretty much craving olives. Like some pregnant women crave, you know, pickles, but I'm craving olives. And here I have some chicken and carrots and tomatoes, you know, with some herbs and spices, you know, cooking it well. And this is also another favorite thing. Oh my god, of course, you know you're Haitian when you put things in, you know, empty, I don't know, how do you say, like empty containers of other things. Like this is a garlic container, okay, but look what we have in there. And then what it's called pickles, and it's made with cabbage, carrots, and, you know, onions and vinegar, salt, and of course the main ingredient, you know, pepper, hot pepper. So this is the bomb. Like if you can get your hands on it, like if you have any Haitian friends or whatever, it's probably called in your language pickled, I don't know, pickled something, but it's pickled. But it's the bomb. It's spicy and stuff, and it adds tons of flavor. But I'm not gonna put it in the food. I'm gonna eat it on the side. And of course, my craving, olives in everything. So I wanted to also talk about my supplements, you know, what I'm taking. My prenatals, just let me show them. So I wanted to talk to you about my prenatals and what I am taking. So let me show them to you. These are the prenatals that I'm taking. No, they didn't pay me to say that or whatever. It's just I'm sharing with you guys, you know, what are my prenatals. It's from Rainbow. Why is it showing this way? But anyways, it's from Rainbow. In turn, now talking about my how I feel emotionally. I am all over the place. I am all over the place, but I think that because that now I know that my HCG level have, you know, kind of more than doubled for the past few days, from 55 to 843. I am breathing just a little bit better, and because my pregnancy test, you know, line has gotten darker, way darker than the control line, that also makes me feel good. And another thing that helps, like really helps, it's having a partner or someone that is really like backing you up emotionally, like that is there for you. And so far I have zero complaints, you know, on how my husband is, you know, making sure that I am emotionally kind of, you know, comforted. And, you know, I need to stop saying, you know, that's it's getting my nerves to hear it. Anyways, so he's been doing a great job at making sure that he listens to me, you know, whenever I need to talk about how I'm feeling, he does listens to me. If I need something, you know, he's quick to tell me, okay, here it is, you want it, even before I ask for it. And he's been doing a great job. Spiritually, I've been kind of praying every day, and I think this is where, you know, my major source of strength come from, you know, for this cycle. Like it's like I've been like praying extra, you know. It's not that I don't pray, but I've been praying extra and kind of meditating when I can. And my medical concerns, obviously it's my HCG. I want it to double, quadruple, whatever. I need it to be, you know, in the range that it needs to be, and in order to sustain this pregnancy. The reason I'm looking down is because I wrote down some things because I didn't want to forget. So certain things that I want. By the way, I am 5 weeks and 6 days, if I didn't mention it. This is my 5 week 6 days bump date, and that's what I'm gonna call it, bump date or pregnancy update, or yeah, whatever. But what I'm gonna try to do is do it, you know, bi-weekly, the bump dates, and that's about it. I'm gonna try to do bi-weekly, but if I need to make a video for you guys, you know, beforehand, then I will make a video, but I will make sure to try to leave, you know, the information pertaining to pregnancy only to those bi-weekly bump dates. So I'm gonna consider this one as my 6-week update. As for now, I don't have an ultrasound, and we're gonna get I'm scheduled for my ultrasound for next week. I wanted to go like this Friday, but he was like, hey, you know, why don't you just wait for next Friday? You know, at least next Friday we'll be on a little, you know, better of a solid ground, and we'll be able to see something, hear something, and stuff like that, you know, provided that God keeps, you know, protecting that little baby, that miracle baby. Hey, baby, stop, Mickey. Shh. You're just playing all the time. So the things that I said that I wanted to improve on for that pregnancy, I would like to improve on drinking water. Jesus, it's like I drink water, like, you know, I drink water, but not as much as, you know, I should, not as much as is recommended, especially during pregnancy. But that's another craving, apple juice. Oh my goodness, Publix have those organic apple juice, and let me tell you, I know it's full of sugar, whatever you want to say, but this has been my refreshing beverage. Like, whatever I need, whatever I'm eating, make sure that I'm drinking some apple juice with it. And now my husband is hooked on it. So I need to improve on that. So I told myself that, you know, the things that I want to do differently this pregnancy, I want to be, like, you know, on point on my prenatals, because on my previous pregnancies, like, you know, I was here and there, but I wasn't, like, you know, taking them every day. So this is something that I need to improve. I also said that I want to incorporate a vitamin C, extra vitamin C for this pregnancy. I wanted to incorporate also some vitamin D, and you guys can look it up. It has a great deal of importance during pregnancy, and is also one of the key vitamins it is said to be that some women lack amongst the women who miscarry a lot. You know, it's one of the vitamins that they find that, you know, these women lack. So I think that's it for today. That's all I wanted to talk about. So like I said, I'm gonna keep you guys posted. I'm going to wait until tomorrow to see if I get my results, so I can slide, you know, screenshot, you know, in the next video, or, you know, follow me on Instagram. Like, seriously, follow me on Instagram for the updates, and I will put a picture there. You can, when you click on my channel, my YouTube channel, when you're on the home page, like, you see where you see the big picture, you see a little logo of Instagram. Click on it, and that will link you directly to my Instagram page. So now here's the famous belly shot. Well, like I told you guys, I'm not on the thin side. I'm not gonna say how much I weigh, but clearly not 130. So let me show you. So this is what I look like. Like, this is like more bloat and fat, but so see, this is a lot more bloat than anything. Here is like bloated and everything. Front like this. So this is what I look like. So I'll see you guys again. I love you guys. I missed you guys, and pray for me. If you know how to pray, pray. If you don't know how to pray, pray for me. So thank you for supporting me. Thank you for following me. Thank you for the new subscribers on YouTube and Instagram. Like, seriously, I I really cherish each and every one of you. Like, I even told my doctor that on Monday. I was like, it is amazing the amount of support that you get from people that you don't even know. Like, it's crazy. And it's just, you know, it's amazing that you're able to be comfortable, you know, within the community that, you know, you kind of created. And but, you know, it's not usually the case among family members, because some might feel that you talk too much about your pregnancy. But it's good to know that, you know, we can create an outlet to express ourselves on whatever topic that is important, that is dear to our hearts. On that note, see ya.